Decoded.
Welcome back to Book Decoded. Today we're kicking things off with a really interesting one. Stephen Guise's How to Be an Imperfectionist. You know, we often think we have to chase perfection for success.
Right. It feels like the only way.
But what if that chase is actually what's tripping us up? That's what we're exploring today. We want to pull out some genuinely surprising ideas from Guise that show embracing imperfection. It's not just freeing, it could actually be a shortcut to getting more done.
It really could. It's fascinating because perfectionism itself, Guise defines it as, well, basically seeing anything short of perfect as totally unacceptable.
Which sounds demanding, maybe even good.
Yeah, on the surface. But he points out it's actually really restrictive. Crippling, even. It leads straight to things like self-sabotage, putting things off.
Procrastination station.
Exactly. And it can weirdly hurt how well you do. Like, there are studies showing perfectionist students, they actually wrote lower quality papers.
Really?
Yeah, or athletes, like basketball players, messing up free throws more under pressure if they had that perfectionist mindset.
It reminds me of that Brene Brown idea, the 20-ton shield.
Oh, yeah.
We use it to hide from maybe failing or looking stupid.
Right. We think it protects us, but it just stops us from, doing anything.
And yet, people almost brag about being perfectionists. Even though, as Guise notes, it's linked to stuff like anxiety and depression. It's kind of a paradox.
It totally is. And I think a big part of that confusion is mixing it up with just striving for excellence.
Okay, that's a key difference then.
Huge difference. Guise emphasizes this. Think about someone like James Cameron, the director.
Mm-hmm.
He said something like, "I'm not a perfectionist. I strive for excellence." Oprah said similar things. See, striving to do well, being organized, having high standards, that's not the problem Guise is talking about.
So what is the problem with real perfectionism?
It's the unhealthy part. The impossible standards, the paralysis from fearing any flaw. True excellence allows for mistakes, for learning. Perfectionism doesn't.
Okay, so the imperfectionist idea isn't about being lazy or sloppy.
Not at all. It's strategic. It's about shifting your whole mindset to break free from that paralysis.
What's the core shift then? What does Guise want us to do?
It boils down to this. Care less about the final result. Care more about just putting in the work.
Okay.
Or care less about the problems you hit. Care more about making progress despite them.
And the big one.
Care less about doing it absolutely right. Care more about just doing it at all.
That feels revolutionary almost.
Yeah.
Especially if you're stuck in that perfectionist loop.
It really is. It prioritizes overdoing perfectly. That's the goal state.
Which ties into that idea that action comes first, then the feelings, not the other way around.
Exactly. Perfectionists often wait until they feel ready or motivated or confident.
Which might be never.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Guy says, nope, do the action first, even imperfectly. The feelings will follow. Remember that Amy Cuddy power pose study?
Vaguely, yeah. But the confident poses.
Right. Just 2 minutes of standing confidently actually changed people's body chemistry. More testosterone, less cortisol. They were more willing to take risks.
Wow. So just acting confident made them feel and act more confident.
Precisely. Your actions literally shape your feelings. So starting, even badly, is the way forward.
Okay, I'm sold on the mindset shift.
Oh.
What about practical steps? How do you actually do imperfectionism?
Guys offer some great tools. First up, mini habits.
Tiny habits, right?
Yeah, ridiculously small actions like 1 push-up or reading just 2 pages, stuff that's too small to fail at.
Boy, does that work.
It makes starting almost effortless, and consistency is born from easy starts. Then there's the binary mindset. Think 0 or 1.
Did it happen or not?
Exactly. Forget how well you did it. Did you get on stage and say words? Yes. That's a 1. A win, even if the speech felt rough.
Like that runner, Heather Dorniden, who fell mid-race.
Perfect example. She fell, got up, still won the 600 meter. Winning wasn't about a perfect race. It was about getting back up and finishing. It cuts through all that self-judgment.
Okay, that removes a lot of pressure. But what about, caring what people think? That fear of judgment.
He tackles that head-on with something called rebellion practice.
Sounds fun and slightly terrifying.
Huh. Yeah, it involves doing tiny, harmlessly embarrassing things in public, like maybe singing out loud quietly in a store or lying down in a public place for 30 seconds.
Why on earth would you do that?
To basically desensitize yourself, to train your embarrassment muscle not to react so strongly. He also pushes experience over projection, meaning stop imagining disaster. Just do the thing and see what actually happens.
Compare reality to the fear.
Right. Often reality is way less scary than what your brain cooked up. Our minds tend to make things seem harder to avoid change. action calls its bluff.
And keeping the momentum.
That's where redefining success as progress comes in. Stop focusing only on the huge goal, like losing 50 pounds.
Break it down.
Yeah, celebrate the small steps. Any forward movement, no matter how imperfect, is a win. It builds that daily momentum. Oh, and the 2-minute rule.
If it takes less than 2 minutes, just do it now.
Yeah, don't think, just do. Saves mental energy.
So Guise suggests trying these out almost like little projects.
Exactly. Pick 1 or 2 strategies, focus on them for a week or 2, see what sticks for your brand of perfectionism. It's like a targeted attack.
Okay, let's wrap this up. What's the big takeaway for everyone listening? The power of imperfectionism, as Guise lays it out, isn't about giving up or lowering your sights. Not at all.
No, it's a smarter way to work. It's action-focused. It leads to actual results, actual progress, and honestly, a lot more freedom.
You don't need to be perfect to begin. You just need to begin to get better. So the question for you is, what small, imperfect action are you going to take today? Knowing that even if you stumble a bit, it's still movement, it's still a step forward, which, in the grand scheme, is always a win.